Cold temperatures here being to seem the talk of the town. Final exams are underway for multiple students, and the cold temperatures are not backing down. Let's get right into it with this small short video just to explain to you what's going on with all of these cold temperatures right now. You see on your screen we have the GFS model. Right now in the weather community, not really much to talk about, just a few rain showers here and there, getting close to the Christmas holidays. And Christmas is expecting a warm up, and we'll get there into our temperatures right there. Climate Prediction Center here showing above average temperatures for majority of the U.S. except for portions of northeastern U.S. 3 to 4 weeks, same deal, but it starts to get better there. Precipitation in the next 3 to 4 weeks expected to be, well, week 3 and 4, below average. So really, it's just going to be above average temperatures. That doesn't mean that it's going to be hot, but for some folks, it probably will be a bit warm. Above average temperatures are expected. So whatever your normal temperature is, whether that's 40 or whether that's 20, expect an uprise in those areas. Right here, we have risk of heavy precipitation that's coming out of the west near California. And we go back in here, and really you have that chance above precipitation that's in the northwest and also around the Midwest towards the east New England area. You are going to have above average precipitation. So right here, this pattern so far does not favor snow as of yet. We do look at the 1 month outlook, and let's see how that works. 1 month outlook above average temperatures, which still could very well be cold temperatures. Above average precipitation to equal chances here in the south. Now, this right here, when you look at this monthly outlook, and not to say that this is going to happen, but you do have above average temperature. This is the month outlook. So, I mean, this could change very well. We've seen temperatures change drastically here, especially with this week being a very cold Arctic outbreak. We've seen these get switched over by the Climate Prediction Center, and I'm glad they continue to keep updating on us. Not sort of a major switch, but sort of a temperature change. Remember, anything is possible, anything could change. We go here to the areas of the South, specifically Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, and proper Eastern Tennessee. Just a geography area for you. You have above average precipitation. Now, let's just say, for instance, the mountains, whatever your normal temperature is, which this probably favors snow just a little bit, but not too much. Let's say it's 30 degrees here around this specific general area. If it's 30 degrees here, that you're above average. You're above average temperatures, as you can see in that light there. That could be maybe your above average is 32 or so, give or take. That could mean that because you're having these precipitation outlook above average over here, and if it does go above average as expected, that could be snow for that specific area. Um, that snow could very well go into take effect into those areas. We also look at below average temperatures here in Florida. Yes, believe it or not. My bad. Below average precipitation. My bad, guys. Believe it or not, below average precipitation. All of the rain Florida gets, below average rain is possible. Around here, a month from now, the monthly outlook for December 2025. And what the question we ask is, you know, what what exactly does January bring for us? February, March. We look here at the Storm Prediction Center just to see that 3 month outlook. Remember, these could very, very well change, as you may know, because simply it's going to continue to change. Here's the PDF file for that. Seasonal temperature outlook expected to be above average and below average precipitation. Don't get worried because very well, remember, we get very cold in January. Once again, I'll break it down here. If it, for instance, let's just say this is January or February. Let's just say it's 20 degrees. 20 degrees in this area right here. We're just going to go up a little bit, and above average, let's say you're 30. Now, precipitation wise, below average. Below average doesn't mean that you're not going to get any rain at all whatsoever. If you're used to seeing maybe, let's just say, 5 inches of rain in the month, respectively, 5 inches of rain, let's just say that. You get 5 inches of rain monthly or around this general area. Below average could mean 3 inches of rain. So, very well, although it's above average temperatures and below average precipitation, it doesn't favor snow, but snow is still possible in these areas, so don't give up on it immediately. And don't just look here and say, oh, well, I see the blues. That's only where the snow is going to be. That's just not simply true. I mean, snow, for all we know, could be for the whole entire country. It could be just for small areas in the central U.S., and that's what weather is all about. We're about trying to figure out what's going to happen, getting detailed observations, detailed outlooks to help you stay informed, to help you stay safe. Now, we're going to look here at the South National Weather Service in Columbia, South Carolina. Then we're going to get here very soon into National Weather Service in Wilmington. You look here on your screen for the Augusta, Columbia, Darlington area, respectively. You're not going to have any special weather statements. Those expire. I believe those were higher 5 fire dangers. Those might change. Cold weather advisories in the low country, so areas of Charleston and southward towards Savannah and things like that of that nature. And I mean, if you want a better look, we can look at the National Weather Service in Wilmington, North Carolina, to see what's going on that side of town. National Weather Service in Wilmington, a few cold weather advisories, respectively, around that Charleston area, Myrtle Beach, Conway. I mean, not seeing any alerts whatsoever. So, majority of the cold is moving out, but that doesn't mean that it's still not going to be cold. It's just that we're not getting the wind chills as we normally had this morning. So to speak, here we go. Hazardous weather outlook for areas there. Probably some cold temperatures. Some school districts are on 2 hour delays today. So, you're going to have your cold temperatures in these areas. We're going to pull up NWS GSP here just so you can get a grasp of that. National Weather Service here, GSP. Nothing much. Hazardous weather outlooks for extreme northeastern Georgia. Probably some cold weather there as well. National Weather Service in Greenville, Spartanburg on their Facebook page. Talking about 24 degrees for your low temperature Monday night. And I mean, you get farther south, it's realistically going to be in the upper teens, to be honest. So not windy with extra cold wind chills, but it's going to be interesting. Also, you have here, it was currently, so what is that? -4 degrees with a minimum wind chill of -23 degrees Fahrenheit. That was Mount Mitchell, North Carolina there. Yesterday at 8:45 p.m., so that goes to show how cold the temperatures really were. That's the actual temperature of -4 there in the mountains with a wind chill of -23. So, here we're going to have some cold temperatures. We're going to leave you out here with some pivotal weather watches and warnings. So you can see how the U.S. is looking. Maybe even your local forecasts here. We have the high and low temperatures tonight from pivotal weather. Sort of that dip down, that Arctic air is dipping down, as you can see right there. You see the blues. It's if we can just draw that out for you if you're a little bit confused, but blues here, very cold for the eastern part of the country, and 19 in Maine. And it's crazy to think that we're 37 here in the south, and then we're also 36 in North Dakota. So it's quite interesting what these temperatures are doing. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hope to see you in the next video, and have a great day out there, folks.